So it never left my mind. It would always be with me. It's like I wanted to give up everything for the love of Jesus. I guess it was not possible when I was in the Philippines because I stopped my studies. So the sister told me to finish my studies, and it will not be possible. So when my aunt, who was living in Pennsylvania, encouraged me to come to the United States, I said to myself, maybe that's where I will be a sister. Maybe that's where I will join the religious community. When I stayed with her, she brought me to California after 3 weeks. And when I was in California, I worked as a nanny in Los Angeles. The couple who were the grandparents of the children that I was taking care of were very devout Catholics. And so my desire to join the convent rekindled. One time I visited a church in Los Angeles named St. Mary Magdalene. I saw a little paper which stated, "Would you like to be a sister?" So I filled up my name and wrote my address. After a week or two, I received letters and postcards from various congregations from Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, and the closest one is from San Fernando. And so I was attracted to the postcard, a picture of our Father St. Francis contemplating God and nature. And when I found my way to visit the sisters, I didn't know how to travel, but there's the desire to find the community. I bought a map. I looked in the schedule of the buses, so I found it. When I arrived at the convent, the first time I saw the sisters wearing the religious habit, it touched me so much, and it said, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I would like to do. But I guess the fear came back. It's like the fear of leaving the world, the fear of leaving my family. I said, no, it's impossible. And I was attached to material things. I said, no, Lord, what you're asking me is impossible. So I continued living in the world. We would have parties. We would have family gatherings. But there is that longing in my heart that God is leading me to something else. One night when I was praying, I was looking at the crucifix. I asked the Lord, what do you want me to do? And I knew the answer. I knew that our Lord was calling me to the religious life. But that night I felt that He is waiting for me to answer Him at that moment. When are you going to answer my call? And I said, I don't know. It seems impossible. What you're asking me is impossible. And then I looked at the image and I saw the poverty of our Lord. And at the same time I saw His great love and mercy. realized that our Lord, for the love of us, came down from heaven and became poor for me. And then I heard an inner voice saying, "For me nothing is impossible." And I realized at that moment that whenever I look at myself, I would see the impossibility of things. But when I look at our Lord, everything is possible. Everything will be possible for Him.